Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot readings for the week beginning 8th of August. So I hope you are all doing well. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Marseilles by Vincent Pitisci. This is a really nice deck. I've reviewed it on my channel. So I will leave you a link in the description box below if you want to check out the deck and find out how to get it for yourself. I'm not affiliated, I just really like the deck and the creator. So all of the signs will be timestamped below as well. I will start with Aquarius, as if you know me, my brain gets scrambled. I have to start with Aquarius for whatever reason. And yeah, I will see you over at your reading. Bonjour Aquarius, and welcome or welcome back. Let's see what we've got for you for the week beginning 8th of August. What do my Aquarius querents need to hear for the 8th of August? And please remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, but you know the drill. Okay. So we begin with the Sun, Major Arcana, beautiful energy. The Fool, the Two of Coins, and the bottom of the deck is the the Ten of Swords. Okay, right, let's talk about the energy at the bottom of the deck first. So the 10 in Tarot represents completion, the end of a cycle, generally speaking. So swords being air energy, which is your energy, this is the mental realm. So this is to do with the thoughts you have, you know, your views on the world, the knowledge that's exposed or that you gained, you know, truths, communication. So the Ten of Swords to me is the ultimate release card. This is having come to terms with something and accepting it for what it is, not fighting it, not worrying about it, not stressing, it's done. This is, you know, like the weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. And obviously, you know, sometimes swords cuts, it can be an uncomfortable energy, but it's very promising because you're letting it go and you're opening yourself up for something else, something new, something better. And I can see it here. Now you've got two big players here. You've got two major arcana. And the minors, they represent the day-to-day events, people and situation. The majors represent energies that have a bigger impact on your life. To me as a tarot reader, they represent the intervention of your spirit team, whoever you work with. You know, providing you with experiences that enable you to grow. So we have the Sun, the most positive card in the deck, and the Fool. Now the Sun talks about, and there are layers to the cards obviously, but after what I've just mentioned, which is the release of something, this talks about revitalization, joy coming back into your life, you know, improvement, healing going on. You know, this is very, very promising. This is very soothing energy. And it's followed with the Fool, which is the energy of a brand new beginning. And with the energy of the Fool, there is always this idea of taking a leap of faith. The Fool carries very little with him. And so to me, it's like having a childlike attitude towards this new beginning, because a child always looks at something with marvel and wonder, because they've not been bitten yet, you know, they've not had experiences that have wounded them. So to them, everything is brand new and fresh and exciting. And with the Fool, you have that energy of, you know, taking the leap of faith, not second-guessing yourself, which, you know, is not always easy to embody. And with that, you've got the Two of Coins. Now, the twos represents dualities, polarities, but also decisions and crossroad. And I'm not surprised to see this, because you see, you release whatever it is that was worrying you, wounding you, whatever the case may be, whether we're looking, and it could be anything, it could be to do with work, a relationship, it could be to do with your life, just generally speaking. By releasing this, you bring about healing, more positivity, optimism, and a brand new beginning unlock itself, because that's your spirit team working for you, and that presents you, that puts you at a crossroad. Now the coin's energy is earth, so this is the material realm, so it could be to do with the home, relationships within and the building, or it could be to do with your financial assets, it could be your job, your career, it could be a change of career, education, you know, starting a new business, but this is looking at a crossroad in a very pragmatic and practical way, evaluating your resources, literally, to find out which way to go, whether you're going to embrace this brand new beginning or not. And obviously, you know, only you can answer this question. So what I see for you next week is really a week of reflection, where you're going to be looking at your options in order to make a decision. Do I take this leap of faith, this new beginning, or don't I? And obviously, as I said, the answer is within yourself. But it's very uplifting energy, because you are leaving something behind, you're releasing it, healing yourself, and brand new doors open, which obviously is very positive. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Pisces, and welcome or welcome back. Now please remember, those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies and just discard the rest. Now what do we have for my Pisces querents? What do we need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August, please? So we have the Sun. Oh, how beautiful. You have the same card as Aquarius in the same position, the Sun. The Queen of Swords. Wow, the Ten of Cups. Beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck, energy surrounding you, the Ace of Wands. How wonderful. Okay, so let's talk about the energy at the bottom first. So the aces represent a brand new beginning. They are the origin, the seed of any suit, and they hold the potential of it. Now, wands are fire energy, so they represent passion, desire, your spirit, your willpower, your drive to do something. So this could be a creative outburst for any reason. This could be a brand new offer, you know, like a job that you really wanted, and boom, it lands on your lap. This could be the beginning of a very steamy, passionate relationship, or just going on an adventure, you know, someone inviting you to go on an adventure, even maybe a relocation. Take what resonates, but this is something that has the potential to really excite you and that you're going to find hard to resist. This is something that's, yeah, very exciting. And you have the Queen of Swords in the middle of this. Now, the Queens represents patience and understanding. Swords is the mental realm, so this is air energy. It represents knowledge, facts, communications, truth, the views on, that people hold on the world. And the Queen of Swords is someone who is very fair. Now, this is a general reading, so obviously I'm talking about the energy of the card, not a specific gender. This is someone who's very intellectual and very fair. Someone who will look at a situation from a factual point of view and will make a sound decision based on this. You know, this is somebody who will hear out all the parties involved if there's a decision to be made. Yes, that's that kind of energy. And then you've got the Sun here, Major Arcana. This is the best card in the deck. This is hope, victory, success, revitalization, sheer happiness. It really is a beautiful card, and this Queen of Swords is looking at it, and she is surrounded by beautiful energies, because the 10 is completion and of a cycle, so this is the fulfillment of a suit, as opposed to an ace that you have here, which is just the potential of it, if you see what I'm saying. And the Cups is water energy, so this is your emotions, your feelings. This is the card of, you know, happy ever after, being completely emotionally fulfilled. So this Queen of Swords is like sandwiched between those beautiful energies with this brand new beginning. And so what I'm seeing for you next week is an offer coming your way that has the potential to really excite you and bring you a lot of happiness. But you're going to have to either embody the qualities of this Queen of Swords, or this is the person who will bring you this offer. You know, take what resonates. It could be somebody in your environment. But really looking at things from a factual point of view, generally speaking, being fair, hearing what others have got to say, because there is a potential for sheer happiness in there, which obviously is beautiful to see. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a beautiful next week, which it looks to be, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Aries, and welcome or welcome back. Now, as you know, those are general readings, so please remember, just take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Aries Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? Oof, lots of cards flipped. Definitely the Ace of Coins wanted to say hello to you. That's always nice to see. All right. That's about right, I would say. So we have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Cups. You seem to be all up in your head right now. Bottom of the deck, energy supporting you, the Seven of Swords. What did I say about being all up in your head? Okay, I'm going to start with the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you've got half cups, half swords energy. Swords is air energy. So this is the mental realm. It represents thoughts, ideas, truths and communications. The cups is water energy, which is your emotions and your feelings. Notice the absence of wands, which would have been, your fiery energy here. So in the middle of the spread, we have the Eight of Swords. Now, 8 is advancement or lack of in a suit. Now, when it comes to the sword suit, which is the mental realm, the Eight of Swords talks about not being able to see a way out of a situation. It talks about having erected a prison of the mind and not being able to get out of it. Now, there is always a way out, but it's easier said than done, obviously, because when we are caught up in this, it's difficult. And you can see the 8 swords are completely entangled, and there's your mind right in the middle, not being able to see the way out. So that's where you're at the moment. And it is interesting because it is sandwiched between the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. Now the Six is harmony after having overcome a change or a challenge. So the Six of Cups is, emotional harmony, things having come back into balance after having been emotionally challenged in ways. And it could be, after having had a disappointment, some regrets, whatever the case may be. But it also indicates sometimes some kind of nostalgia over the past, and when we have nostalgia, we have a tendency to remember things better than they actually were. So there is a bit of a word of caution about not dwelling in this kind of energy. And I think that's why you are imprisoned in your mind, because you're kind of looking at the past and thinking that this was maybe better. And then on the right side of it, you've got the Four of Cups, which is emotional stability, 4 is strong foundations. But when you put water into a small container, it becomes stale and stagnant. So with this comes the idea of boredom and maybe, apathy, that kind of energy, feeling blasé, which is why you're kind of stuck in your mind and trying to get out of this and looking at the past and thinking, oh, maybe this was better than what I currently have. Now the energy, that's supporting you is the Seven of Swords. This is the sword that breaks you free. The 7 is evaluation, and from the evaluation, we gain experience and the confidence to move forward. So whilst you are in this prison of the mind and you are analyzing things, you're not seeing a way out and maybe looking towards the past thinking this may be better because things are a bit stagnant, the Seven of Swords is saying to you, no, look at this from a different point of view. The Seven of Swords really is being determined and focused to make something work or get something done. So if we're talking about a relationship that has reached like a stalemate, you know, like familiarity, it's terrible because it kills passion. You know, us humans have a tendency to just take things for granted when we get comfortable. And so if you're in a relationship and you're feeling a bit bored, the Seven of Swords is saying to you, work through this. It's worth it. Just work through this. If it's at work and your job's become stale and you're bored or you feel like you're going nowhere, the Seven of Swords is saying, again, work through this. Work smarter, not harder. Think out of the box. Think out of different ways of making yourself recognized. You know, your bosses, for your bosses to see your potential and your worth. Maybe, you know, volunteer for something is what I'm hearing, you know. Volunteer to undertake something like a project, and that will get you out of this stagnation. Because I will tell you this, and obviously, you know, you have free will. Sorry, I will never presume to tell you how to lead your life, but looking towards the past is never good. You know, you need to be present in the moment. And yes, sometimes it's, you know, we can't help it. We think, oh, but you know, it was so much better, but it's not. You know, there's a reason why things end and we move forward. It's because we have outgrown them or they were no longer serving us. And the Seven of Swords is definitely asking you to look at things in a confident, determined way and to think out of the box, and you will get out of this Four of Cups energy of, you know, being bored and, you know, not interested really in whatever it is that's causing you to be in this frame of mind. So yeah, definitely just, you know, be focused, go for it, and you'll get out of this funk, as I call it, with the Four of Cups. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a triumphant next week, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Taurus, and welcome or welcome back. Now, as you know, those are general readings, so please just take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Taurus Squarens, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? Alright, so we have the Queen of Coins, which could be your energy. This is Earth energy. Oh, I love this card. The 10 of Coins. Wow, and the 9 of Cups. Wonderful. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Oh my gosh, you have such a beautiful reading. Okay, so let's talk about the energy around you. You've got the beautiful Major Arcana, the Empress. Now, Major Arcana, to me as a tarot reader, represent longer term effect on your life path. This is your spirit team providing you with experiences and lining things up for you so you may grow. Now, the Empress is ruled by number 3, which is the number of growth and expansion and creation. She represents liking for nothing. She's prosperity and abundance, whether it is emotionally or in, you know, the material realm. She could represent the birth of a project, the birth of a child, the birth of a relationship, but generally speaking, it is growth and expansion. It's just a fantastic energy to have around you. This is your spirit team saying to you, hey, now it's time for you to reap up the rewards of all of your hard work and harvest it. You know, it's time for you. That's what I'm hearing. So we have the Queen of Coins and the 10 of Coins. So the Queens represents patience and understanding in the tarot. Coins is, as I said at the beginning, earth energy, very much your energy. So it's to do with the physical realm, whether we're discussing home life, buildings and relationship within, or material, like financial assets, your jobs, your careers, education, developing your skills, changing career, all of that. So the Queen of Coins is someone who is very nurturing and very practical and pragmatic, and she knows how to be prosperous and abundant. And again, sorry, let me just clarify this. This is just the energy of the card. Obviously, this is a general reading, no genders attached. And she's always focusing on this coin, and she knows how to grow it. And she has enough to share with people. You know, never lacking is what she represents. So this is you, having worked, having focused and put all of your time, energy and effort into something, whether it's a relationship or whether it's a project or a business you started, a sideline job, your career, or education if you're trying to get a qualification, whatever the case may be. This is financial stability, you working and getting it. The Ten of Coins is the completion of that suit. It's beautiful. It talks about having achieved so much that you have a legacy. You know, it may represent inheritance. So for some of you, you may be getting an inheritance. It may be coming from this Queen of Coins, again, male or female. Otherwise, it's just you and your hard work getting to this beautiful position of stability in your physical realm, whether it's in your career or whether it's where you're living or whether it's just with your financial assets. It really, there's, your whole reading exudes lacking for nothing and, you know, prosperity and abundance. And this was and is your wish fulfillment. You have the Nine of Cups. 9 is advancement and achievement in tarot. This is water energy, so it represents emotions and feelings. So the Nine of Cups is being emotionally fully satisfied, being very happy because your wish got fulfilled, because you got what you wanted. So, I mean, you know, to me it's a very straightforward reading. There is no point in trying to stretch it to last. This is just next week you are reaping the rewards of all of your hard work. And as I said, whether it's coming through someone with the Queen of Coins or whether it's you because you've worked really, really hard, you are going to be very happy. And it is an amazing period of prosperity that's coming towards you and stability. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful next week, which it looks it will be, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Gemini, and welcome or welcome back. Now, as you know, those are general readings, so please just take what resonates and drop the rest. So what do we have for my Gemini Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? Okay, so we have the beautiful star, that's a major arcana, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so you got, look at that, 3 people. Bottom of the deck, energy supporting you, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so next week is going to be under the sign of significant partnerships and relationships. Now, because the 2, when you marry it with the cup suit, which represents the feelings and emotions, talks about partnerships. Now, it could be a romantic partnership, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a relationship within your family, within a circle of friends, with co-workers, with your boss, with a business partner. You get what I'm saying, but it is a significant relationship or partnership. That's going to take the focus for you next week. And we begin with the star. Now the star, being a major arcana, to me represents the intervention of your spirit team to provide you with experiences that enable you to grow. And the star is a beautiful energy because it is hope, wishes coming true. being guided as well in the right direction. If you've been wounded, it's healing energy. If you've had an upheaval, this is, you know, being very optimistic because things are starting to look up for you. Beautiful energy, protective energy, very, very nice to see. And then you've got this Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords, and you know, I did notice immediately that we had 3 actual human beings on the cards, so I knew, I got the intuitive hint that it would be about people. So please bear in mind, this is a general reading, so I'm going to be talking about the energy of the card, not gender specifics. So we have the Queens here. Now the Queens represent patience and understanding. And Cups is water energy. This is emotions and feelings, as I've explained with the Two of Cups. So this is somebody who, you know, is very loving, very nurturing, very intuitive as well, because it represents intuition, and who will make decisions based on her heart, or on their heart, should I say, and how they feel about something. The Queen of Cups is always represented with a bigger cup than anybody else in the suit, and she's always focusing on it intensely. So this is someone who's very much in touch with their feelings, with their intuition, and who will make decisions in this manner. Very forgiving queen as well. And then here you've got the Page of Swords. Now the pages represents messengers, you know, news and messages coming your way, but also a different direction, and the desire to train, to learn, because they are training to become a knight. Swords is air energy, which is your energy. So it's the mental realm. It's the realm of knowledge, communications, truths, and thoughts. So the Page of Swords is looking intently at the Queen of Cups. So I am seeing if you have had problems with somebody, this is going to be healed with the Star, because the Queen is looking at the Star, and in turn the Page is looking at the Queen. So if there is forgiving that needs to occur, it will, because it's being divinely guided, and we've got the Star right here. That's for some of you, that's a specific message. For others, it may be a relationship between these two people, and the desire to make it come true. I'm getting the messages for some of you, and it's just very specific. Please just excuse me if it's not your message, but I have to say, for some of you, you've been hoping that there could be a relationship going on, and yeah, it's there. Okay, you've got the Star, so definitely this is a very, very strong bond, the Two of Cups. For some people, it can be a soulmate. Now, the other thing I would say to you is that traditionally in the Tarot, particularly Tarot de Marseille, ages were given to the cards, and the Queens obviously would be slightly older, the Pages slightly younger. Now, I don't want to get you caught up in brackets, like saying, you know, the Page is between 18 and 25, and then the Knights are between 25 and, let's say, 35, and then the Queen's 35, 45. This is not what I'm trying to say, because this is a general reading. But there is a difference of age between these two people. And as I said, this could be the male energy and the female energy. It's irrelevant. It's the energy of the cards. So you have someone who's very loving, intuitive, and concentrates on their feelings. And here you have a Page of Swords, who's someone who's very factual. May also be a bit blunt, because, you know, it's contained with the idea of the swords they cut. So it could be someone who's very factual, who's very blunt, which is why they're kind of different. But this is a partnership that's meant to be, and you can see it between the Two of Cups and the Star energy. So if it's a relationship that you would like to happen, it's looking like it's written in the Star, is what I'm hearing. If there's been problems between the two of you, or in whatever type of partnership there will be healing as well, is what I'm seeing. So obviously take what resonates, and as I said, it can be in any circle: friends, family, romantic relationships, or at work. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Cancer, and welcome or welcome back. So as you know, those are general readings, so please just take what resonates and drop the rest. So what do we have? Oh, okay, the Page of Swords just jumped, so I'll take it. What do we have for my Cancer clearance, please. What do we need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? All right. So we begin with the Page of Swords because he was impatient. We then have the Moon, Major Arcana, the King of Wands, and bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, the Emperor. Okay, so you've got two Major Arcana here, which to me is significant. This is half of your spread. And the Major Arcana represents bigger energy on your life path. To me, as a tarot reader, they represent the direct intervention of your spirit team, providing you with experiences, you know, like relationships, events, situations that are going to enable you to grow. So the Emperor is ruled by number 4, which is strong foundation and stability. The Emperor is somebody who builds empires. He knows how to prepare, how to do all of the little steps, and successfully drive his troops to success. Okay, so this obviously in the 3D world can represent somebody older than you, or someone who has more experience than you, someone who's wise, but someone who's an action taker. Please excuse my dog. Odin! It could be a father figure or someone you see as such. It could also represent the energy of you bossing up and taking charge of something. So, you know, obviously take what resonates. And we have the Moon in the middle. Now, notice that we have two people with the Moon in the middle. Now, the Moon, again, Major Arcana, represents things not being as they seem. It could be repressed feelings or fears, represented here with the animal that's under the ground. I can't even remember the name of the animal. It's some kind of crustacean. You know, my English is failing me, but it may represent things that have not been expressed, or feelings or fears. It may also represent things that are not as they seem, because if you look at something through the moonlight, it's not going to be the same as in the sunlight. So there is this kind of fog, this kind of veil. Things are uncertain, and sometimes when things are uncertain, we may be worried. And I find it interesting that the King of Wands and the Page of Swords are on either side of this, because to me it is telling me that there is something unsaid or something veiled between these two characters here. So you got the Page and the King. Now, I'm talking about the energy of the cards here. I'm not talking about gender related, okay? So you got a Page of Swords. Now, this represents messengers, okay? So it may represent someone who's also slightly younger. And because swords are the mental realm, it represents truths, communications, thoughts. So the Page of Swords, generally speaking, may represent a message coming your way, may also represent finding out facts and data in order to make a decision, or thinking in a different manner. But this is somebody who will be factual and may be a little bit abrasive, because the swords, as I like to say, they can cut. So this is someone who's going to look at situations from a factual point of view and may deliver a message in a very harsh way, not necessarily willingly. And then on the other side, you've got the King of Wands. Now, the King represents expertise and mastery of their suit, and Wands is fire energy. It represents passion, desire, and your spirit, your drive. So the King of Wands is someone who's very charismatic, a leader that people will follow, someone who will not stay on their butt and wait for something to happen, someone who's going to take action. And I see right here that you know, there are things that are unsaid between these two characters, or feelings that have been repressed. And remember, these are gender neutral. You know, you could have a woman representing the qualities of the King of Wands or the Page of Swords. It's completely irrelevant. But there are things that are not said or seen between these people. There's uncertainty between these people. And this Emperor over there could be somebody who's going to mediate. As I mentioned, I was getting the vibe very strongly today with this Emperor of wisdom and experience. So it doesn't have to be necessarily someone who's older than you. But this is someone who's going to lift the fog between these two characters. So if you know you have question marks regarding somebody, the Emperor is the key to this. There may be somebody you could go and talk to, or you could take action and try and find out what's going on there. But the message definitely is to take action, and try and get to the bottom of this, because obviously, you know, this will get lifted if you dig a little bit, is what I'm hearing. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful next week, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Leo, and welcome or welcome back. Now, as you know, those are general readings, so please just take what resonates and drop the rest. Okay, Six of Wands wanted to come out. I'll take it because it's a card on its own. So what do we have for my Leo Aquarians, please? What do we need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August, aside from this Six of Wands? You have the Six of Wands, which is a beautiful energy, so we're not complaining. The Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the bottom of the deck we have, oh wow, the beautiful Ten of Pentacles, or coins. Okay. So I see half of your spread is to do with Wands energy, which is your energy. This is fire energy. So it represents passions and desires and your spirit, your drive to get something done. And we have the 5 in the middle. Now 5 represents a change. The 5th one disrupts the stability and strong foundation of the 4 in any suit. So the 5 of Wands, when you put a change into something that's fiery, you get discordances, conflicts, maybe arguments, competition, frictions, just generally speaking. And this is, it could be also internal conflict, you know, like being conflicted internally. Because you've got this Six of Wands here, which is beautiful, but it came before it. And 6 is harmony after having overcome the change or challenge. And the Six of Wands talks about a victory, talks about having successfully overcome something and coming back victorious, successful, with an element of recognition coming from your peers, you know, people really seeing how triumphant you are. But this victory has brought about maybe competition, maybe conflicts within a circle of friends, co-workers, family, or maybe just inner conflicts. Take what resonates, because obviously I don't know why you're here. If you're here for work, this is competition. It could be jealousy with other people, being jealous of your achievements. If it's at home, it could just be, you know, again, jealousy at home or within friends. You know, you have siblings competing sometimes as well. So take what resonates. And it's followed by the Three of Swords. Now, I do not read the Three of Swords as a bad card, like a Rider-Waite-Smith card. To me, 3 is expansion, creation, growth. Swords being air energy, it's in the mental realm, and you can clearly see that the Three of Swords is what sets you free from the Two of Swords, which is being indecisive and blocking energy. So the Three of Swords is some kind of a breakthrough that's going to get you out of this Five of Wands energy, which obviously, you know, is conflicts or competition or internal conflicts, however you want to look at it. This is the energy that's going to make you free of this. Now, sometimes the swords cut, sometimes it's not easy. It never is when we are dealing with fire energy on the side of it anyways. If you have competition, if you're having arguments with people, it's not easy, but you're going to get a mental breakthrough. You're going to see what to do and how to get out of this, and how to continue experiencing the good energy of that Six of Wands, which obviously is that victory, that success that you've experienced, because you've got the Ten of Coins supporting you next week. Now, coins is earth energy. It represents the material realm. So whether we're talking about home, buildings and relationships within, or your material assets, like financial assets, savings, job promotions, your job, your career, generally speaking, education. The Ten of Coins talks about the end of the cycle. This is completion. You've worked hard and you finally get to reap the rewards of all of that hard work and dedication that you've shown, which quite clearly you have with the Six of Wands. So I see you overcoming whatever conflict and challenge that's going on there, whether it's internal or external. I see you having a mental breakthrough and finding a way to experience your Ten of Coins, which, as I said, you know, this is prosperity, abundance, having a legacy, and I'm really getting the vibe of, you see here, I said to you, it comes with also a certain element of recognition from your peers. The Ten of Coins is legacy. You know, people can't help but notice what you have and how hard you've worked for it. It's a beautiful energy to have, particularly to end your reading. So I do not see this conflicts and frictions lasting long. Next week you're having a breakthrough and you are going towards your Ten of Coins. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful and triumphant next week, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Virgo, and welcome or welcome back. Now, you know the drill. Those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. I had a jumper. It just fell here. Don't know if you saw, so I will keep it for you. And a second jumper. Well, that's interesting. Alright, let me cut my deck and get you your last card. So the first jumper we had was the Ace of Cups. It was followed by the Ten of Wands. And we have the Queen of Coins. Earth energy, so very much your energy. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy around you next week, we have, oh beautiful, the Nine of Cups. Oh wow. Okay, well this is looking very lovely, Virgos. Let's have a look. So we begin with this Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So the Ace represents the seed or the origin of a suit, and they hold the potential of it. Cups being water energy, this is to do with your feelings and your emotions. So the Ace of Cups is basically the promise of a brand new beginning that holds the potential of making you incredibly happy and emotionally fulfilled. So it may represent the birth of a child, the birth of a relationship, the birth of a project, a new job opportunity, even starting a new hobby, for instance, just anything that would make your heart sing. Okay, so obviously take what resonates, because I don't know what would make you happy. We are all different. But this has the promise of being incredible. And please note the progression from the Ace all the way straight to the 9, which is fast energy, and this is amazing card at the end anyway. And this Ace has right next to it the end of something, the Ten of Wands, because 10 is completion of a cycle. Now Wands is fire energy. This is your passion, your desire, your spirit. So the Ten of Wands talks about having given 200% of yourself, you know, your time, your thoughts, your energy, your sweat, your tears, your resources, even your blood, all of the above. You get what I'm saying. It's really when we're passionate about something and we do everything we can. And this has become incredibly exhausting. You have acquired some cuts and bruises on the way, and you are feeling burdened. And the Ten of Wands talks about releasing the burden. This is telling you now it's time for you to release the burden and embrace this new beginning, because this brand new beginning is putting to light how much of a burden whatever it was that you dedicated so much of yourself has become. But the Ten of Wands is not a bad card, because it is a successful drop of your wands. You have not lost any wands in the process. You have learned and experienced everything that you needed to from this experience, and now you just release it. And I really truly believe that this is what this Ace of Cups is doing. You know, it's making it abundantly clear of how much of a burden something has become, whether it's another relationship, a job, something you're trying to sell, whatever the case may be. There is that burden that's going to be lifted away from you. And it may be coming from this Queen of Coins, or it may be you just looking at the situation and, you know, taking action, because you could be that Queen of Coins. Again, this is just energy, okay? I'm not talking about genders. And coins being your energy, it's the material realm. So, you know, it could be home life or work life. It's very steady energy, and the Queens represents patience and understanding. You see, she's focusing on this coin because she knows exactly what to do to make it grow. The Queen of Coins is very practical, very pragmatic, someone who's nurturing, and someone who knows how to be prosperous and abundance. She represents financial stability. And so, you know, she's looking at this and saying, I'm dropping this. This is not good for me, and I'm going to be focusing on this. She is clearly looking at those two cards and realizing that something needs to be let go and embracing the brand new beginning, because there's potential there. And as I said, this could be you. The message I'm getting is really you in this message, but it could be someone in your vicinity, in your environment, who you talk to and respect, and she may be able to make you understand what it is you need to release, or maybe have some ideas on this brand new beginning. Take what resonates. But at the end of the day, this is going to be your wish fulfillment. The 9 in Tarot represents achievement, attainment. Cups, as I've explained here, are your feelings and emotions. The 9 of Cups is being emotionally fulfilled, being happy because you got what you wanted. That's why it's nicknamed the wish fulfillment card. So this is a beautiful reading for you next week. A brand new beginning with the end of something that was burdensome for you. And, you know, bringing you your wish fulfillment, emotionally happy. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a beautiful next week, which it looks to be, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Libra, and welcome or welcome back. So as always, those are general readings, so please just take what resonates and drop the rest. So what do we have for my Libra Aquarians, please? What do we need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Coins, bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, the 5 of Wands. I am not surprised to see this card appearing here. Okay, I'm going to explain to you why. Because you've got 2 number 2s here, and the 2s represent duality, polarity, decisions and crossroads. And then you've got this 5 here. Now, Wands energy represents fire. You've got 2 cards like that. So it represents passion, desire, and, you know, your spirit, your drive to get something done. Now, the 5 is disrupting the 4, basically. And you can see you have a 4 and you move on to 4 to 5. 4 is strong foundation and stability. Now, this 4 of Wands represents you having achieved a specific landmark, something to celebrate, something that's very good. It's a very positive card. Growth has occurred, whether it's in a relationship, in a job, in a business, whatever the case may be. And there's something to celebrate. It's a beautiful energy of celebration, landmark, achievement. But the energy supporting you is 5. This one disrupts. This is a change. So when you put a change amongst fire energy, this may represent conflicts, competition, discordances, frictions, arguments. And what I'm getting very strongly for your message is internal conflict. You're conflicted about something. You've achieved a landmark, and what I'm seeing here is that you don't know where to go next. Because right in the middle of this, we've got the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, swords being mental realm, air energy, that's your energy. The Two of Swords talks about blocking energy. You can see this is your beautiful mind in the middle of the two swords, and it's being encapsulated. So this is an energy of not making a decision. And it could be for various reasons. It could be because you believe you don't have enough data, enough facts in order to know where you go from that landmark, from that achievement. Or it could be because you're protecting yourself, because you've been wounded before. So you are wondering, what you should do. I have a very specific message to give to somebody. Please just, if it's not yours, it's not yours. But the Four of Wands may represent proposals, engagement. And you may have been hurt before, and this proposal sends you into a Two of Swords energy of blocking. Now I'm not making my decision, I don't know what to do. That's just for someone out there, they had to hear that. Whatever this Four of Wands is, as I said, is something to celebrate an achievement. And this is you in the middle blocking this because you are internally conflicted. You have some strong passion, fire within yourself that's just, you just don't know what to do and you don't want to make a decision. And there is a definite crossroad here with the Two of Coins, because coins is the physical realm. It represents home life, buildings and relationship within, or work life, financial assets, your jobs, your careers, education. The Two of Coins is really assessing your resources, being at that crossroad and trying to find which direction to go towards. So I'm getting a lot of blocked energies of being up in your head, not making a decision, whatever this landmark is, whether it's a proposal from somebody, whether it's hey, do you want to be a partner in my business, whether it's a career advancement, like a promotion. This is sending you into a blocked energy, internal conflicts, not being sure, looking at all of your options and not being sure what to do. So I'm going to pull you an extra card. I normally don't because these are just short snippets, but I will, just to see where this is going. So can you clarify this message for my Libra Aquarians, please? This card here is calling me, so I'm going to grab it if I can. Eight of Wands. Sorry, Nine of Wands. Gee, I need to learn how to count. I'm sorry. Nine of Wands. Okay, the Nine of Wands energy. You see, you've got a lot of fire energy. Nine is achievement, attainment in tarot. Nine of Wands is the do not give up, persist, push. One more hurdle and you know what to do. That's what the message is. It really is the card of, yes, I know it's difficult, and it's, being internally conflicted is always difficult, but you're nearly there. Just continue, push forward, because this is going to be worth it. And the bottom of the deck, yeah, you see you've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you've got two nines, double in the realm of attainment. And the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This is being emotionally happy and content. This is, you get what you want. So this period of internal conflict, of blocking, of not being sure what to do, assessing your resources and your situation, do not give up, keep it up, push forward, because this is going to bring you your wish fulfillment. You are going to be very happy, whatever this Four of Wands is. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful and liberating next week, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Scorpio, and welcome or welcome back. Now as always, please remember those are general readings, so just take what resonates and drop the rest. So what do we have for my Scorpio Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? So we have the Four of Wands. That's interesting. That was the first opening card for the Libra reading that I just did. Three of Cups and Strength, Major Arcana. Bottom of the deck, energy supporting you, Nine of Cups. How beautiful. Libra also got the Nine of Cups at the end of their reading. So, you know, if you've got Libra in your chart, you may want to check that out. Okay, so Four of Wands, Three of Cups and Strength. Four is strong foundation and stability in the tarot. One's energy is fire, so it represents your passion, your desire, your spirit, your drive to get something done. The Four of Wands talks about having achieved a landmark, you know, something to celebrate. Because the Three, which you've got here, is growth, expansion. And it's really interesting because the Four of Wands has this energy of celebrating something, you know, being very happy. And the Three, which is growth and expansion, with the Cups, which is the emotional realm, water energy, your energy, talks about having something to celebrate, you know, a period of happy time, socializing, going out with your friends. It really is emotional growth and a general sense of well-being. So those two together really go hand in hand. But you do have the Strength card here. And, okay, it's a major arcana, so it has a bigger impact and longer term effect. And to me as a tarot reader, major arcana represents your spirit team intervening, you know, to give you opportunities to grow and evolve. Strength, and there are layers to the cards, obviously talks about being persistent, not giving up. But there is an aspect of the Strength card that talks about taming your own demon. And I see you taming your own demon this week. And this is going to be something to celebrate. You know, this is a huge achievement and something to be emotionally happy about and celebrate. And this is going to be due to your sheer willpower to overcome something, whatever your own demon is, whatever the problem is here. And it's that, you know, grit is the word that comes to mind, and determination that obviously brings about then the Nine of Cups. You have progression in the same suit here. You go from the 3 to the 9, which is a huge jump. So from being happy, having something to celebrate, a big landmark, because you have showed determination, you get your wish fulfillment. The 9 is achievement, attainment in the tarot. Cups, as I've explained, represents your feelings and your emotion. Water energy, very much your energy. And the Nine of Cups is that beautiful card of being emotionally happy, just having gotten what you wanted. That's why it's nicknamed the wish fulfillment card. So I see a beautiful next week coming your way, you know, and you being, you know, victorious through sheer willpower, having something to celebrate and just, you know, being really happy. So I'm not going to make it linger for the sake of it. It's just a beautiful reading and you getting what you want. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you found this message helpful, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful next week, which it really looks to be, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Sagittarius, and welcome or welcome back. Now, as you know, those are general readings, so they will not resonate with everybody. So take what applies and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Sagittarius Aquarians, please? What do we need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? Let's see what we've got. We've got the Four of Coins, followed by, oh, I love this card, the Six of Wands, the Magician, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy surrounding you, the Two of Wands. All right, let's talk about the Two of Wands first. So 2 is crossroads and decision, mainly. Duality, sometimes polarities. Wands is fire energy, so very much your energy. You've got 2 cards with your energy written on it. So, you know, passion, desire, your spirit, your drive to get something done. And the Two of Wands talks about being at a crossroad and having to choose a path. And looking at it in the frame of mind that, you know, you want to take the path that's going to provide you with the most growth, the most interesting experiences. And yeah, it's exciting because you're not quite sure which one you're going to choose, but it's exciting. So we begin with the Four of Coins. Now the 4 is strong foundation and stability. This is earth energy, so we're talking physical realm, home life, buildings and relationship within, or work life, so jobs, careers, business, financial assets, education. The Four of Coins talks about being financially stable. It's a very good card to do with financial assets and your job. You know, this is strong stability, so solid assets. And it's followed by the beautiful Six of Wands. Now 6 is harmony after having overcome a challenge. And with the fire energy, this is you overcoming whatever life threw at you or is throwing at you and being victorious. And it's a significant victory and success, and sometimes also has this element of people looking up to you, you know, really seeing how much you've overcome and how triumphant you are. And with that, you've got the Magician, major arcana. So a big energy on your life path. Your spirit team telling you, you have everything at the tip of your fingers to manifest whatever you want. This is the alchemist, you know, mixing all of the elements in order to manifest what it is you want. And you can clearly see that the Magician is looking at that Six of Wands. So this is you looking at your financial stability, your assets, maybe a secure position in a job, and looking at manifesting, using those and manifesting that victory. You may be thinking you don't have enough, because 4 after all is not like the 9 or the 10 of coins when you have even more, but this is strong enough is the message. This is saying you have enough, you've got solid assets to manifest this victory. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whether you're trying to land a job, buy something, start a business, your spirit team is sending you a very clear message that you have what it takes to manifest this beautiful victory. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful next week, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour Capricorn, and welcome or welcome back. Now you know the drill, those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates and drop the rest. So what do we have for my Capricorn querents, please? What do they need to hear for the week beginning 8th of August? So we begin with the Knight of Wands, then the Six of Wands, which is in the same position as the reading I've just done for Sagittarius. So if you've got Sagittarius in your chart, you may want to check that. And the Two of Coins. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy surrounding you, is the Ace of Cups. Okay. So this is very interesting. The ace represents the seed or the origin of the suit, and they hold the potential of it. Cups is water energy, so this represents your intuition, feelings and emotions. The Ace of Cups is that brand new beginning that holds the promise of making you completely emotionally fulfilled and happy. So it may represent the birth of a project, the birth of a child, the birth of a new relationship, a job that you really wanted, that's offered to you, whatever fills your cup, okay? Because obviously I don't know why you're here and what would make you happy. We are all different. But this is the promise that is something that could develop into something incredibly emotionally fulfilling for you. And you've got the Knight of Wands right here with the Six of Wands and the Two of Coins. So the Knights represents things moving forwards or taking action, and there's no genders attached. This is a general reading. So this is the energy of the cards I'm going to be talking to you about. Wands is fire energy and represents your passion, your desire, and your drive to get something done. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's going to follow their passion and just go for it. They're not going to think twice about it. They're just going to give it their all and go very fast. Fire energy is fast energy. And this Knight is looking at the Six of Wands. Now the Six is harmony after having overcome a challenge. The Six of Wands talks about tackling whatever comes your way and overcoming it, being successful, victorious. There is an element of triumph, you know, because it's fire, it has flair. So this Knight of Wands is going for a victory, a success. And it's followed by the Two of Coins. Now twos represents duality, polarity, but also crossroads and having to make a decision, a choice. Coins is your energy. This is earth energy. So whether we're talking home life, buildings and relationships within, or whether we're talking your financial assets, your career, a business. The Two of Coins talks about weighing up your resources and your options on how to get that victory. This is what I'm seeing. When I look at your message for next week, I'm seeing an opportunity, whether, as I said, it's a new relationship, new job, a new business, whatever it is that would make you happy. There's a new opportunity coming your way, and you're going to be driven to want to take action and be victorious, you know, really getting this, getting the job, getting the person you want, obtaining whatever it is you're trying to buy, for instance. And you're going to be looking at your options, weighing up your options on how to get there. Now, obviously, I can't tell you how you get there because this is just a snapshot of the week. If you want more detail, you know, look at the monthlies and mid-months because these are just snapshots of energies. But there's the potential for you to be incredibly happy and emotionally fulfilled. And I see you taking action. And if it's not you taking action, this is an offer coming your way. Definitely, that has the potential to make you victorious and happy, but you're going to be weighing up your options and your resources as you would as a true Capricorn anyway, in order to make this happen. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a wonderful next week. It looks to be very exciting, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.